Hello and welcome back to another episode of Pet Candy. I'm Caitlin Palmer.
And I'm Clay.
Today we're going to be quizzed, or I'm going to be quizzed, about cats.
I'm tired of it looking like you know more about cats than I do, so I have prepared for you a special test. And by me, I mean someone else.
This show is brought to you by Zoetis.
Hi, I'm Dr. Shannon Gregoire. Today, I want to talk to you about how cats mask pain through their behavior and what you, as a pet parent, can do to help. Cats are incredibly skilled at hiding their discomfort, which can make it challenging for even the most attentive owners to spot the subtle signs of pain. Unlike dogs, cats usually don't show obvious signs of pain, like limping. Instead, they exhibit behavioral changes that are often mistaken for just getting older. Common signs of pain in cats include decreased agility, reduced mobility, and changes in grooming habits. These subtle cues can be easily overlooked, leading to underdiagnosis and undertreatment of conditions like osteoarthritis. Understanding and recognizing these behaviors is crucial for differentiating pain from normal aging in cats. Feline osteoarthritis often remains hidden because cats instinctively mask their pain. This condition affects over 60% of cats over the age of 6 and a staggering 90% of cats over 12. Despite its prevalence, diagnosing osteoarthritis in cats is challenging because they are so good at concealing their discomfort. Several factors contribute to this difficulty. Cats visit the vet less frequently than dogs, and many cat owners are unaware of the specific behaviors that indicate pain in their pets. Additionally, assessing a cat's movement during an exam can be tricky. Overcoming these challenges requires a proactive approach to screening cats for osteoarthritis during regular vet visits. Fortunately, there's a tool that can help you monitor your cat's health at home: the Zoetis Feline Osteoarthritis Checklist. This checklist covers 6 key behavior areas and 14 simple data points to help you recognize changes in your cat's daily life. It helps you assess your cat's difficulty with normal physical actions, such as jumping and running, and score their health and behavior across vital categories. By using this checklist and discussing it with your veterinarian during annual exams, you can help identify signs of osteoarthritis pain early on. Low scores on emotional well-being or vitality can alert you and your vet to underlying discomfort that might otherwise be dismissed as laziness or old age. Recognizing and addressing feline pain is crucial for your cat's well-being. By paying attention to subtle behavioral changes and using systematic screening methods, you can help ensure early detection and better management of osteoarthritis pain at your beloved pet. Thank you for watching.
Well, that's cute because I do know everything about cats.
Oh. Well, this is a list of the 2025 World of Cat updated statistics.
Okay.
So this is cutting edge. This is the newest stuff. We're only 3 months into the new year, so we'll see how prepared you are.
Oh, I got this.
If you say so.
I got this.
Well, question number 1. According to the report, there are an estimated 220 to 373 million cats kept as pets worldwide. But here's the question. Which country has the highest percentage of cat owners? A, the United States, where cats rule the internet. B, China, where cats are considered lucky. C, Russia, where 59% of all households have a cat. Or D, the United Kingdom, where cats drink tea and judge you.
Well, cats would judge you and drink tea at the same time. But I'm going to go with Russia.
Okay, well, the correct answer is Russia.
I knew that.
It takes the crown for the highest percentage of cat owners. Apparently, Russians love cats more than vodka.
Oh, wow.
I suppose the 59% of all households is a bit of a giveaway, considering how large Russia is.
Right.
Would be large numbers. Well, you can have that freebie. We'll move on to the next one.
Okay, great. Oh, and Unsinkable Sam is here with us today.
Yes, he's helping us against copyright strikes.
Cats against copyright strikes. He's our copycat.
Disney's rodent control program. Disney has a unique way of managing rodents on their properties. What do they use? A. Robotic mice. B. Semi-feral cats. C. Trained falcons. Or D. Mickey Mouse himself.
What is Mickey Mouse? The what?
He's nothing. I can't say anything or Disney will come after us with teeth and claws.
Thanks, copycat. He's here to protect us. But the correct answer is semi-feral cats. Many places do that, actually.
I don't believe this. Disney does employ semi-feral cats to keep the rodent population in check.
I told you.
If the cats get too friendly with guests, they're adopted by Disney's cast members. It's like a real-life version of the Aristocats.
I love that. Who was your favorite Aristocat?
I like Tom.
Really? I liked him too.
I mean...
Tom O'Malley.
Yeah, Tom O'Malley.
He's great. I liked Berlioz.
I forgot who his voice actor was, but I really liked his voice acting.
Yeah, it's great.
Okay, fine.
Okay.
You've got 2 right so far.
Correct. No, I have 3 right. No, I only have 2 right.
We've only done 2 questions.
Yeah.
You're trying to cheat.
Well, I'm about to have 3 right.
Oh, okay. Well, some cat breeds cost more than a luxury car. Which breed is the most expensive, costing up to $125,000?
No, the cat house.
A, the Bengal, because spots are in. B, the Ashera, which is basically a small leopard. C, the Persian, because flat faces are fancy. Or D, the Sphinx, because hairless is priceless.
You know, I love a Sphinx. They're one of my favorite cats. We had one at one time. Her name was Jezebel Naked Snake, and she was the best. But in terms of how much they cost, what the most expensive one is, I'm going to have to go with the Ashera.
Okay.
They're so expensive, most people haven't even heard of them. They're
It
like
is-
the Maserati of cats.
The Maserati of cats.
Yeah.
They do cost up to $125,000. And honestly, if it were me, that price better include a diamond collar and a
Yeah.
Bugatti.
How many shelter cats could you save with $125,000?
Yeah, it's kind of a lot. All right, well, now you have 3.
Now I have 3.
So question 4. Cats are notorious for avoiding the vet. What percentage of cats visit the veterinarian annually compared to dogs?
Okay.
A, 40% of cats versus 82% of dogs. B, 50% of cats versus 75% of dogs. D, 60% of cats versus 70% of dogs. Or D, 30% of cats versus 90% of dogs.
So I work in vet med, as many of you know. I'm the desk munch. I know this firsthand. It's A, 40% of cats compared to, we don't see as many cats as we should.
Yeah. The answer is only 40% of cats annually versus 82% of dogs. Cats are probably just too busy napping.
Yeah, absolutely. And
You think
cats are
that's
so stoic, you know, and then they hide and then you can't find them. I've had so many people. We had one lady, it was so cute. She'd be like, I can't say out loud what day. Do not call to remind me of my appointment because the cat will hear that voicemail and will hide. True story. We weren't allowed to call her to confirm her cat's appointment.
Do you think she was just a crazy cat lady?
No, I think cats
You
are
think the
smart
cat
enough.
really?
Yeah, I
Okay.
think cats are smart enough. I am a crazy cat lady, though. That's true.
All right. Well, question 5 then.
Okay.
Many pet owners switch brands of pet food. What is the top reason for switching?
Money.
A, their cat demanded it. B, the cost. You hit the buzzer so fast. C, the food was too delicious for the humans to resist. Or D, the cat wrote a strongly worded letter.
I would not put that past a cat, but it's definitely cost, especially your prescription diets. We know we have one that has to have a prescription diet.
Yeah, apparently cats don't really care about your budget.
No, not at all.
So, the most expensive and the stinkiest of foods.
We love a stinky food.
Question 6.
Okay.
The report mentions that there are approximately 30 to 40 million stray, feral, or uncared for cats in the U.S.
Oh.
What happens to cats that end up in shelters? A. They become Instagram influencers. B. They're adopted by Disney cast members. C. Approximately 2.1 million are adopted each year. Or D. They start a union for better treat benefits.
Many are adopted. The 2.1 million are adopted.
Many are adopted. That's a lot
That's a
of
lot.
adopted cats. But in many places, it's not enough.
No, where we're from in Mississippi, it's a bad problem. So please spay and neuter your cats.
Question 7. Some cat breeds are so rare they're like unicorns. Which of these is not one of the rarest cat breeds mentioned in the report?
Okay.
A. An American wire-hair. B. A Bramilla. C. A Chartreux. Or D. A Tabby.
A tabby. Tabby's not even a breed. It's a
You know what? As I was reading it, I kind of figured that maybe that one was a bit of a softball pitch.
You were giving me a freebie, babe. I appreciate it.
Uh,
I didn't need it, but I appreciate it.
but actually, Tabby's not even a breed. It's just
It's a pattern.
it's a color pattern.
It's beautiful.
The rarest breeds actually include the previous 3 answers.
Right.
And tabby cats are everywhere, so long as you've seen any occupied windowsill.
Oh.
Question 8. In the U.S., where do most people get their cats? A. From a
Dumpsters.
breeder. That's where we got our cat from. What's the
Dumpsters,
dumpster?
yeah.
A. From a breeder. B. From a shelter. C. From a neighbor, family member, or friend. Or D. A mysterious alleyway at night.
Well, some have certainly found their homes that way, but I've got to go with the shelter.
It is a shelter. 31% of people in the U.S. get their cats from animal shelters.
Wonderful.
The other 69% probably just cats that showed up on their doorstep and refused to leave, or perhaps shadow silhouetted in a mysterious alleyway at midnight.
Ooh. I love that. I'm here for it.
Question 9. When it comes to pet food, what's the most popular form fed by pet owners in Western Europe, Japan, and the U.S.? A. Wet food in pouches. B. Dry kibble. C. Table scraps. Or D. Homemade gourmet meals.
So, our cats get the finest food.
I know, I'm so broke.
We're so broke. But
Canned cat food is outrageously
it
priced.
is, but they love it, and it's good for them. But most people do kibble.
Most people do dry kibble. 90 to 96% of pet owners, in fact. So
Oh, wow, I didn't know it was
almost
that
all.
high. Oh, my goodness. Wow.
Wet food is a close second, but the Be Real cats would probably prefer gourmet meals if they could order them.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
And then push it off the table.
Yeah. Or smell it and then do the stinky face. Clay, do your stink face. Do it for the camera.
Hold on, let me smell something gross. Well, you wanted me to do the stink face. That's what you've got to live with
I
now.
didn't want you to think I was gross.
Question 10. Rising costs are affecting pet owners. What's one thing veterinarians notice cat owners doing due to financial pressure? A. Switching to cheaper catnip brands. B. Cutting out therapeutic pet foods. C. Teaching their cats to get jobs. D. Hosting a cat-themed bake sale.
I would go to a cat-themed bake sale and buy everything, and then we'd be even more broke.
I wish my cats would have jobs.
I know. They make biscuits for free. Unfortunately, it's cutting out therapeutic cat foods.
Yeah, many cat owners are cutting out the therapeutic cat foods due to financial pressures. Sadly, cats can't contribute to the household budget. If they
could, they wouldn't.
That's true. Honestly, yeah, it doesn't matter if they could get jobs. They just wouldn't pay rent.
But PSA, those therapeutic foods do help. For example, we have a cat that has bladder issues and he has to be on a special food.
Expensive cat food.
And it's expensive and it sucks to buy it. I understand.
And there's no way that we can keep him separate from the other cats, so all of
So
our cats
everybody
are
gets
eating
it.
the expensive cat food.
And that's okay with our vet. We asked. But we get it. We get it's expensive, but it's better than another bladder stone and cheaper than another bladder stone.
That's fair. Question 11. Cats' brains age similarly to humans. What does this mean for feline cognitive health? A. Cats will soon outsmart us. B. They might experience cognitive decline as they age. C. They'll start solving complex math problems. Or D. They'll develop a love for Sudoku. Think about this carefully.
Sudoku?
Sudoku.
I feel like Monopoly is a very cat game.
It is cutthroat and ruthless.
Yeah. Yeah. It would be Monopoly.
Is that your answer, is Monopoly?
No. No. I forgot the question. Read the question again.
Cat brains age similar to humans.
Oh,
What does
okay.
this mean for feline cognitive health?
They'll decline over time.
Yeah, cats' brains age like ours, which means if you've got an old cat, they're going to be just as forgetful as an old human.
But it's cuter when they do that.
That's true. You could still probably teach your cat to do Sudoku.
Yeah. They're smart enough. They just wouldn't do it.
They just wouldn't do it.
They
Yeah.
don't want to.
You could teach them to do it, though.
Yeah, you could.
Question 12. And this is the last question. And you've gotten all of them right so far, which of course makes me blind with rage.
It sucks to suck, doesn't it?
So it all rides on this question. If you get it wrong, I'm just going to go ahead and grade you on a 0. I'm doing a bell curve.
That's not fair.
The report includes some fun feline trivia. Which of these is not true about cats?
Okay.
A. Cats can be right or left-handed.
That's true.
B. Cats have a blind spot. C. Cats share their DNA with tigers.
That's true.
Or D. Cats invented the internet.
Cats did not invent the internet.
But they run the
But they
internet.
run the internet.
Okay, but yeah, they didn't invent the internet.
No.
They actually share an extremely large amount of DNA with tigers.
95%.
Yeah, little tigers in your home.
Oh. I'm 1,000% going to die saying pss, 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 pss to a tiger.
Probably.
I will.
Yeah.
I will.
She's tried it already. Honestly, it's just there was a big, thick pane of glass in the way that kept her from dying.
I tried. Didn't work. We were at the zoo one time. It was amazing. There was the glass.
It was amazing.
It was amazing. But there was, the glass, and there was this big, gorgeous tiger. And he came walking up, and there was this cute little girl, and she was at the glass, and she had her little hand up, and the tiger was walking towards her, and we were watching from far away. We're like, what a magical moment, like between this baby and this gorgeous tiger. And he came up to the glass, and we're like, oh, this is so sweet. And then he turned around and he sprayed. And if there wasn't glass, that poor baby, she was like, Mom! And it was hilarious.
Yeah, I've seen a few videos of that too, so it's pretty common. So be mindful if you take your kids to the zoo. They might get peed at.
They might get peed at.
But that's it for today's show. So if you enjoyed it, please remember to like and subscribe. And we'll see you next time on Pet Candy.
Bye. See you next time.